Good morning and happy Friday. It's Mary Michelle, Master Style Coach and founder of Style Finder. And I just wanted to take a minute and tell you why I do what I do. Why am I passionate about selling women's clothing? And why do I always love putting outfits together? So I just thought I'd take a few minutes and share with you some things that you may not have heard before. I know some of you have heard my story or heard bits and pieces of it, but it really started when I was about 6 or 5, 6, 7, somewhere in that realm. I started to sew. And long story short, I made Barbie clothes, but it also really helped me cultivate an interest in fashion, but more importantly, in style. And as a young girl, I would always notice women who were put together and they stood out to me. It really helped me understand more about who they were. Your style tells your story. And I discovered that at an early age and was really excited and just drawn in because it's who you are. When you're expressing your style authentically, it is the essence of who you are at the core. And without speaking a word, your style can convey so much about who you are and what you're passionate about, what you're interested in. And that just drew me in. So I knew there was something more to it. Long story short, very long story. I also, with my interest in fashion, struggled with weight, with self esteem, as many young girls do. But it stayed with me for a long time. In fact, it's kind of interesting or kind of ironic. My maiden name is Little, but there was nothing little about my family or about me. I got the little genes. And so I struggled with weight and just never felt good enough. I always felt like my sister was prettier than me or felt like my friends were better than me and just never felt like I measured up. But one day I had a baby and everything changed. Now, it took me 35 years. For 35 years of my life, I struggled with my self esteem, with feeling good, with feeling confident in my own skin, and feeling proud of myself. And one thing that huge shift for me. When I was 35, I remember giving birth to my daughter Ivy. She's now 12, so tells you how old I am. But it was a huge catalyst for me. And I remember giving birth to this baby girl, and it just opened me up to this whole new experience and gave me a whole new perspective on things. You know, becoming a mother is such a profound shift. And when I did, I remember the day after I came home from the hospital, taking a shower and preparing myself for the 50-pound weight gain and this body that I didn't know what was going to look like. For years, I had said negative things to myself every day. You're too fat. Why did you eat that? Your thighs are too big. Your stomach is huge. You're ugly. You're not attractive. It was all up here. It was my mindset because I felt fat and I felt that society didn't like fat people and I didn't feel good. So for me, a big, huge, profound shift as I stood in front of the mirror preparing myself for all the negative barrage of comments, self deprecating comments. Something shifted. And in that moment, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, no more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm a mom now. I need to set a good example. Try not to cry. I'm going to set a good example for my daughter. I want to be the person who she's proud of. I want to be proud of me. And so every day from that point forward, I would look in the mirror and I would make myself say something positive. I would find something positive. And this is why, if you have followed me for a while, I'm always posting affirmations because what we say to ourselves plays such a big part in how we feel about ourselves and how we show up and how we hold ourselves, how we carry ourselves, the energy that we put out there. And so what shifted for me was I would look in the mirror every day. It took some work at first, but I made myself do it. And I would say, okay, what can I be grateful for today? Some days it was I'm grateful I have arms that I can hold my daughter. I'm grateful that I have eyes that I can see and see the beauty in the world and see this beautiful baby. And it was just a subtle shift. And then I would start looking in the mirror and saying, wow, what's great about me? I've got great skin, I've got great hair, whatever it was. Slowly, 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 but surely, things started to shift. And instead of looking in the mirror and feeling lack, feeling unworthy, feeling ugly, feeling unattractive, feeling not anything but confident, I started to see, wow, I'm awesome. We're all awesome. I'm not any more beautiful than anybody else, but I started to see my own beauty and see that I was created to be beautiful, and you were too. And so, after years of working with women as an image consultant and getting in their closets and hearing them say some of the same things I said to myself, I'm like, oh no, we're not going there. Let's shift that. Let me help you see how beautiful you are, because I've been there and it is not pretty. We're going to make you see it. It's not changing who you are. Sometimes it might be a new haircut, it might be some new clothes. Clothes make a difference. It's so much more than the clothes though. It's the package. It's how you feel in them. And so I like to say that when you figure out what your style is, and then you dress for who you are authentically, you just feel more like you. It's almost as if you've been given permission to be yourself. One thing I have discovered is that all of us, men too, we walk around feeling that it's not okay to be who we are. That if people knew the truth about us, they would not like us. And that's just not true, because we're all the same. We all have things we're not proud of. We all have things that maybe we don't love about ourselves. But part of that is embracing our humanity and saying, I'm created this way. I am magnificent in my own skin. I am beautiful in whatever I choose to put on. And just showing up. And when you can feel beautiful and you can feel confident, there is a transformation in how you show up for your friends, for your family. It is powerful. And I invite you, if you're not feeling confident, if you're not feeling beautiful, do something about it. It is not complicated. But what it does take is an awareness that, hey, you know what, I could feel better about myself. It's not about losing 20 pounds, because I tell you what, you can lose 20 pounds and you can still feel pretty darn crappy about yourself. You've got to change how you see yourself, how you think about yourself, what you say to yourself. And when you tear yourself down every single day, you don't need anybody else to do it for you. You have already gone down the drain. I want you to be your biggest cheerleader. Fall in love with yourself. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are powerful. And when you can start to see it, your world will change. Everything will change. You will become a different person. Life just becomes more enjoyable. And so I wake up every day ready to help women just like you see how beautiful they already are. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. That's what gets me on Facebook every day, posting affirmations, posting things to help you, shake you up, and see, oh yes, I am beautiful. Oh yes, I forgot to say something positive to myself today. I know it can be hard. We get caught up in day to day and all the messaging out there around beauty and style. Beauty and style is not about anything that you should be. It is about being the most authentic expression of who you are. That's how I see style. It is more spiritual than anything else. It's expressing yourself from the inside out. It's being who you are. It's communicating that to the world in a wonderful way. And when you do it, it is powerful. It will help you to feel confident. Plus, it makes it darn easy to shop. That's for sure. When you discover your own style. So do something for yourself today. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Discover your style. Dress for you. Say something amazing to yourself, because you are worth it. You are worth it. And you're the reason I get out of bed every day. Now I invite you to stop by Style Finder and let me make a difference for you. I would love to guide you, show you how amazing you can look if you're not feeling confident. Or if you just want to call and have a consultation, I would love to talk with you. But that is the reason I do what I do. It is not about the clothes, it is about helping you see how beautiful you already are. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon. Bye.